Happy Thanksgiving. In today's Wiser, we're going to reflect on how you can still express gratitude but stay grounded in the moment. Let's get wiser together. Let's look at today's wisdom. Good seasons can make us forget how quickly things can change. Enjoy the sunshine, but don't assume that it will stay forever. Wisdom is celebrating the moment while staying aware that life moves in seasons. Let's look at an illustrated version of this. And today I want to share the parable of the turkey. The life of a turkey is great until it's not. There was once a young turkey born on a cold winter morning, but he never felt the chill. His coop was always warm and his belly was always full, and every day was spent playing with his friends. As spring arrived, the turkeys roamed the farmyard together, always fed, always sheltered, and always cared for. Visitors came from time to time to clean the coop, refill the corn, and secure the fences. "Gosh, we're lucky," the turkey often said. "Life is good and everything we need is always taken care of." Summer passed peacefully. As the days grew shorter and colder, the farmer turned on the heat inside the coop. The turkey spent more time indoors, feasting, resting, and growing plump. "How fortunate we are," the turkey repeated, and everyone agreed winter would be time to rest up, for fun, and to prepare for spring. And then Thanksgiving arrived. This metaphor comes courtesy of award-winning essayist Nassim Nicholas Taleband from his book The Black Swan. Apologies if I got the pronunciation wrong. But this is something that we can all relate to. Times can be good, but it's not necessarily indicative of how things will continue. Let's look at a saying that complements today's principle of wisdom. There is nothing permanent except change. This comes courtesy of Heraclitus. Yeah, I think I got that right. He reminds us that life is always in motion. Seasons shift, circumstances evolve, and change is inevitable. Instead of resisting change or assuming the future will mirror the past, wisdom invites us to stay adaptable, grateful, and ready for whatever comes next. Let's unpack this further with today's explanation. The parable of the turkey is a gentle reminder about the illusion of certainty. When life has been good for a long time, our brain often tells us that this is how life is and this is how life will always be. But that's not how things work. Life has seasons and economies shift, relationships evolve, and health changes. Opportunities rise and fade. This isn't meant to scare us, it's just meant to wake us up. The goal is not to live anxiously waiting for disaster, but to live wisely and recognize that the future is not a copy and paste of the past. It's about being grateful for what you have now, but aware that things could change. So, for today, I've got 3 ways for you to stay grounded when things are going well. The first is that practice gratitude without attachment. Enjoy good moments deeply, but don't cling to them as if they're permanent. Gratitude sharpens joy, but attachment, that unhealthy attachment, can dull it. Number 2 is to prepare during the calm. When life is stable, build that resilience. Savings and skills, boundaries, routines, these things help us immeasurably. Preparation doesn't spoil the present, it strengthens it. And then lastly is to stay flexible in your expectations. Expecting life to stay the same sets you up for a nasty shock. Staying adaptable will help you to move with the changing seasons instead of being blindsided when something comes to distract you. Great seasons deserve to be celebrated, so don't just let comfort convince you that you're invincible. If you want to unpack this further, I've got you covered with today's journal prompts. Here are 3 things for you to reflect on in your own journal. Number 1 is, where have I assumed the future will look exactly like the past? Number 2 is, what good things in my life am I enjoying right now, and how can I appreciate them more intentionally? And then number 3, what small step could I take this week to prepare for whatever season comes next? If you want to learn more about the life-changing habit of journaling, check out journalwiser.com. It's got everything that you need to start this long life, healthy habit. Let's move on to today's resource, and it's a little bit different. Usually I like to share a resource that builds upon the wisdom of the entire newsletter, but instead today I want to share a video by Matt D'Avella called The Truth About Black Friday. It encourages you to reflect on the origins of this weekend of sales and your purchasing habits. If you want to learn more, I'd recommend checking out the link in the description where documentary maker Matt D'Avella shares his take on this holiday. Thank you for checking out today's video version of Wiser. If you enjoyed it, please let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more of these, consider checking out the playlist on screen. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one.